Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afiq Afnan bin ZAMRI, and today I will explain my assignment about the psychology. Okay, psychology is a word derived from ancient Greek civilization from the word psyche and logos. Psyche means soul and logos means study of something. Therefore, it can be formulated as a study of something that affects one psyche. Learning is often defined by psychologists as a somewhat permanent change in behavior or that occur as a result of experience. The study of learning psychology covered a wide range of subjects concerning how people learn and interact with their surrounding, internal thoughts, memories, and other subject method process would be studied by the behavioral school of thought. The behaviorists argued that psychology should be the study of observable behavior. During the first half of the 20th century, behaviorism flourished and made significant contribution to our knowledge and essential learning process. This psychology is very important to teacher because allows teacher to understand why students behave the way they do, and can help students better understand themselves. It also helps teacher in planning appropriate learning objective and goal for their student, as well as summarizing steps so that student can achieve set learning goals and objective. And teacher also can benefit from educational psychology to better understand their students' personality and self-concept. Teacher will be able to assist pupil in developing good self-concept as a result of this. This is learning element. Learning result in a change in behavior which can be beneficial, and this change in behavior should happen as a result of practice and experience. Learning does not include change and that take place as a function of maturation or growth. This behavior modification must be reasonably present and last for a long period of time. Next, I will explain about the classical conditioning and the operant conditioning, and I will tell you about my experience or my memory past 1 year and the connection between classical and operant conditioning. Okay, first, classical conditioning. Classical conditioning, often known as Pavlovian conditioning, employs a number of concepts to describe the learning concept, the learning or learning process. Okay, for me, a year ago, while COVID-19 was still in danger, I started to get used to wearing a mask. Every place I go, I will wear a mask no matter the place is crowded or ordinary. This thing for me is common to everyone in Malaysia and around the world. At that time, everyone was kind of scared and unsure to get out, whether going to the park or the market or any place, because COVID is rampant out there, and everywhere I see people wearing masks, toddler, parent, and teenager. All must wear masks for their own safety. So here what I want to convey is every time I want to go out anywhere, I will bring the mask, and I will remember that every time I go out, I have to wear mask to protect myself from being infected and infected with the virus. And finally, every time I go out, I have to wear mask, and that has become my habit all day until now, and I hope what I'm trying to convey here is understandable. Operant conditioning. In operant conditioning, the consequence of a behavior vary in order to change the behavior. Operant conditioning, also known as instrumental conditioning, is a method of teaching human and animal how to behave in order to receive reward and avoid punishment. It also the name of the experimental psychology paradigm that studies similar learning and action selection process. First of all, in my opinion, what I do at home has a reward. For example, if I want money from my mother or father, I have to clean the house first. So after a few time doing that, I know how to make money. Also, if we always do something at home, for example, something that will be fine or scored by people around, I will be sad and want to be alone in room. Day by day, I realized that my action were wrong and need to be changed immediately if I didn't want to be fined or scored. So what I want to conclude is, if we want to avoid doing wrong and being fined, we must control ourselves and think before we do something. This wrong or bad thing must have its downside. Finally, my personal opinion, I believe what I just described has value, and I believe I can train myself to always do good whenever we are. Next, I want to emphasize that we must all take care of ourselves and prevent making mistakes. This psychology is also beneficial for everyone to understand because it has numerous advantages and everyone must learn it independently. And that's all from me, and I hope you enjoy my video. Thank you.